Canto 2, Sunrise, the angelic boat with the souls, Casella and his singing, Cato's rebuke. Already the sun had reached that horizon whose meridian circle covers Jerusalem with its highest point, and night, circling opposite him, was coming forth from Ganges with the scales which fall from her hands when she predominates, so that the white and rosy cheeks of lovely Aurora, there where I was, were becoming orange with advancing age. We were still alongside the sea, like people thinking about their path, who go with the heart and with the body remain. And behold, as when near the morning Mars shines red through the heavy vapors, low in the west, over the surface of the sea, such appeared to me, so may I see it again, a light coming across the sea so rapidly that no flight equals its motion. After I had a little withdrawn my eye from it to question my leader, I saw it again, grown brighter and larger. Then on each side of it appeared I knew not what whiteness, and below it, little by little, another whiteness came forth. My master still did not say a word, while the first white things showed themselves to be wings. Then, when he had recognized the oarsman, he cried, "See, see that you bend your knees. Behold the angel of God. Fold your hands. Henceforth you will see such ministers. See how he disdains all human means, so that he needs no oars nor any sail but his wings, between shores so distant. See how he has them stretched toward the sky, beating the air with his eternal feathers, that do not change like mortal hairs." Then, as the divine bird came closer and closer to us, it grew brighter, so that my eyes could not sustain it up close. But I lowered them, and he came to shore with a vessel so swift and light that the waters engulfed none of it. At the stern stood the angelic pilot, who seemed to have blessedness inscribed on him, and more than 100 spirits were sitting within. In exitu Israel de Egipto, they were singing all together with one voice, with as much of that psalm as is written thereafter. Then he made the sign to them of the Holy Cross, at which they all threw themselves on the beach, and he went away as quickly as he had come. The crowd that remained there seemed strange to the place, looking around as one does who essays new things. In every direction the sun was shooting daylight, and with his unerring arrows he had driven Capricorn from the midst of the sky. When the new people lifted their brows toward us, saying, "If you know, show us the way to reach the mountain." And Virgil replied, "You believe perhaps that we know this place, but we are strangers here as you are. We arrived just now, a little before you, by a different way that was so harsh and steep that climbing now will seem like play to us." The souls who had perceived by my breathing that I was still alive became pale with wonder. And as around a messenger bearing an olive branch people draw close to hear the news, and no one seems shy of crowding, so those fortunate souls stared at my face, all of them, almost forgetting to go to make themselves beautiful. I saw one of them draw forward to embrace me, with affection so great that it moved me to do the same. O empty shades, except in appearance, 3 times I clasped my hands behind that shade, and as many times I drew them back to my breast. Wonder, I believe, was painted on my face, at which the shade smiled and drew back, and I, following it, moved forward. Gently it told me to stand still. Then I knew who it was, and I begged it to stop a little to speak with me. It replied, "Just as I loved you in the mortal body, so do I love you when loosed from it. Therefore I stop. But why do you come here?" "My Casella, to return another time to where I am, do I go on this journey," I said. "But how is it that so much time has been taken from you?" And he to me, "No outrage has been done me. If he who takes aboard when and whom he will, several times has barred me from this passage. For his will derives from a just will. Indeed, for 3 months he has taken whoever has wished to enter all peacefully. Thus I, who had returned just now to the waters where the Tiber becomes salt, was graciously gathered in by him. Back to that river mouth he has now directed his wing, because always all gather there who do not descend to Acheron. And I, if a new law has not taken from you the memory or habit of the amorous singing that used to quiet all my desires, let it please you to console my soul a little in that way, for, coming here with its body, it is so wearied. Love that discourses with me in my mind, he began then, so sweetly that the sweetness still sounds within me. My master and I and those people that were with him seemed as contented as if nothing else touched anyone's mind. We were all fixed and attentive to his notes. And here was the venerable old man crying, "What is this, laggard spirits? What negligence, what standing still is this? Run to the mountain to shed the slough that keeps God from being manifest to you." As when, gleaning oats or tares, doves have gathered to feed quietly, without showing their usual pride, if something appears that they fear, they suddenly abandon the food, because assailed by a greater care. So I saw that fresh band leave the singing and flee toward the cliffs, as one does who goes without knowing where he will arrive. Nor was our own departure less sudden.